Hello, my name is Leslie Townsell, and I'm a fourth year master's student in Tish Yeager's lab. A little bit about me. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I went to Spelman College, which is located in Atlanta, Georgia. I studied biology and I looked at amoeboid structures as well as the phylogenetic tree. After college, I worked for a company called Big Thinker Science Exploration. So what we did was we went into different elementary schools and we did after school science programs based on the Georgia education standards. We also did assemblies, birthdays and science shows and stuff like that, science nights at elementary schools. I volunteered at the Georgia Aquarium for a few years. And then I got a part-time job as a banker, and I ended up being a banker for quite a while, actually. I went to Clark Atlanta University to get my master's, and I actually did my research over at Georgia Tech, and I studied the evolution of multicellularity. And as you can see from the pictures, I am a wandering soul. I love to travel. I love adventure. And I have a beautiful black lab whose name is Smokey. So in this top picture, top left-hand corner, that is me in Aruba. We went to this really awesome, like out of the way, like rock pool that really only the locals knew about. So it was really awesome that they took the time to take us there. That's my dog Smokey in the bottom left-hand corner. In the middle picture, that is me on an ATV in Aruba. And then in the bottom right-hand corner, that is me in up in California skiing. I don't like West Coast powder. I prefer northeast skiing. So currently, as a third year student in Tish Yeager's lab, I am studying the impacts of climate change on oyster aquaculture along the Georgia coast. So these are two pictures that I took down in Savannah of oyster reefs right outside of the Skidaway buildings. I'm looking at ocean and coastal acidification. So my goal is to optimize the pH, alkalinity, and the saturation state of aragonite for the hatchery down there so that they can be more consistent and so that we can create kind of like a template for the oyster farmers, anybody who's doing oyster aquaculture to look at so that they can have more consistent oyster seasons year after year. I'm also going to be assessing the warming impact. So as we know, like sea surface temperatures are rising. So what is that doing to these oysters? Because we do know that oysters are a very vital part of the ecosystem. So I will be looking at that. So the next thing, being at UGA, I've had so many amazing opportunities. One of the great things about UGA is going to football games. So this is just a picture of me and my friend Kaylee at one of the football games. The bottom right-hand picture is actually me at my friend's defense. And all of the people in this picture are from an organization called GAPS, which is Graduate and Professional Scholars. And it is actually the grad student organization for minority students. And so it was a really awesome opportunity to get to know these people over the past few years and really build connections with them. The other thing that I got from UGA is working with Black and Marine Science. Had I not met Kaylee, I would have not have been part of the organizing team for Black and Marine Science Week. And we are now a nonprofit. And our goal is to shine light on the lack of diversity in the field of marine science and to actually help increase diversity while amplifying Black voices. So I do a lot of DEI work with Black and Marine Science, as well as with the Department of Marine Science here at UGA. And I've also worked with the graduate school on their DEI work. The top picture is me holding a tarantula in the biology department. I was a bio TA for a few years. So that's just a little bit about me. You can contact me at leslietownsell@uga.edu, leslie.townsell. You can visit my website at www.leslietownsell.com, or you can follow me on socials, Twitter and IG at melanatedmarsai.